welcome back to another episode of Customized Identity, right? It's your boy, Money Rich, the Real Swerve in the building. And I'm with my brother D, Really Reals. What's up, Reals?
Hey, what's happening? What's going on, folks?
Man, man, just another day, man. Doing this podcast thing, you know what I'm saying?
Man. Doggone. Hey, that internet, boy, that thing be tripping sometimes, man. Hey.
And we have a special guest in the house. You know what I'm saying? My boy, Turo 704. What's up, Turo?
What's going on, you guys, man? I appreciate you guys for having me on the podcast, man. It's major.
Man, for sure, man. It's a pleasure having you with us, bro. You know what I'm saying? As always.
For sure. Always, man. I appreciate both of you guys, man.
For sure. You know what? I had one question before I started the show. How do y'all guys know each other? I'm just curious.
Same city, man.
Yes, sir. Same city, man. Same city.
We'll get into a little bit.
How did y'all meet? How did that all come about?
We're gonna get into that though. But well, you know what? It's Rich. This is your portion. You know what I'm saying? So I let Toro go ahead and elaborate on that.
Man, honestly, E-Vapors actually reached out first and was like, yeah, my brother's moving out there, man. He's a real cool cat. He's a YouTuber too. And I was just anxious to meet him. Like, yeah, he's a YouTuber. I checked out his channel. I was like, oh, he's big. I got to meet him. And I think we actually first met at a car meet. And ever since then, man, he's kind of been a go-to for me, man. I'm not going to lie. I say it all the time. I call this man once a week. Not even going to lie to you. I call this man once a week. Man. So he's definitely turned into a mentor and definitely somebody that's a go-to for me, man.
Yeah, you got to tell him, man. It's not like one of those. It's not one of those fly-by YouTube, friendships. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
where it's here one day and gone the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, we talk on a regular basis.
Right. Every time, it's a reason why I asked that question, though. It's because I see that y'all dibble dabble in the videos. I see y'all, the same video. So that's why I asked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so quite a bit around each other. So
yeah, man.
And,
yes, sir.
And another thing, I heard there's gonna be a race.
Oh yeah, man.
Tesla on 1320 action.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm excited. E-Vapors called me out. He's gonna tell you I called him out. I don't know. I don't even know at this point.
Hey, but yeah, y'all just got called out. Both of y'all got called out.
Yeah, man. So we got a race set up. I'm hoping that it happens in Memphis. Or we can get down somewhere at Z-Max or somewhere closer to home where it can be kind of a North Carolina thing, man. He's got a fast car, man.
No, Memphis, man. Make it a Memphis thing. I want to see it live and direct on the big stage. You feel me?
Yes, sir. For sure.
I'm gonna see that. So I'm gonna play a clip, and I'm gonna show y'all why I'm asking all these questions right here. So check this out.
Remember this moment now. Save this footage. We're going to race. Yeah. No ducking, no dodging.
Intro to the video right now. You heard it here first.
We're going to race.
That's crazy. Hey, what you think, bro?
I love it, man. And you definitely doing your thing, bro.
That's love right there,
yes,
man.
Sir.
For sure.
Definitely, man.
What's up?
Let me give us a little space.
Yeah.
Go ahead, a little space.
I like that.
Go ahead, a little space. You see what I'm saying?
What?
We're not in the car.
What the hell?
Nobody's in the car.
What the hell?
Nobody's in the car.
Oh, my God.
That's Tesla, man. We going forward now. Let's go back forward.
Is he going to sense that he's there?
It might.
Oh, okay. It might.
It might.
Hey, we're not gonna chance
It might.
it.
Let's see.
We're not gonna chance it.
It might hit him. Thumbnail.
Ooh.
We'll stop it.
Oh, man.
Right from the phone, man.
Hey, you can't hide money.
Get you a Tesla.
Hey,
Get you a Tesla, man, and use my code.
You got a code?
Man,
Hey,
E-Vape, man. I gotta talk to E-Vapors, man, from the phone, bro.
from the phone, brother.
Phone to phone, man.
So,
Yes, sir.
how was it, man? I mean, for real, how was it? Did you know they could do that when you first did it? Or?
So I've never looked into any Tesla. Only Tesla I knew about was the whole Plaid 3 thing because it kind of took over the racing world, right? And
Right.
you know, I've never looked into one because I'm a motor guy, right? And you know, that's kind of what I'm about. I love the sound. I love just the feel of the car. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stop by. I'm gonna actually pay attention to the car, see what it's capable of. Man, he pulled out his phone and was like, man, watch this. I can move it. I can do this. I can do that. I'm like, what? So I'm sitting there, and when I tell you this Tesla is capable of like anything you can think of, it's possible. Like the internet, anything you want to do, same thing as a Tesla, man. Like it's endless, and it's got me a little worried. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey.
Like I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Hey, Toro, you my boy, man. I know you're getting right round there. I received a clip today of some things going down. But just,
am I digging? I'm digging.
Just be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't think a lot of people, and I myself included, I didn't know what it's like to be in a Tesla, to understand the speed of a Tesla and the difference between Tesla speed and motor. You know what I'm saying? Until my brother said, hey, why you don't just go test drive one? You know what I'm saying? It's easy. All you gotta do is go online, set the date you want to go test drive. They don't have nobody in there with you. They just say, hey, here the car, bring it back in 30 minutes. Bruh. Yeah, dead serious. I'm trying to tell you, man, it's a different type of speed than the Tesla. And I test drove the Model 3 long range, and it wasn't even like my brother, he got the performance Model Y, you know what I'm saying? So we didn't even have the performance. So, you know, I could imagine what that be like, you know. So I just say, man, just go out there, make sure your laces is tightened up, man, and you're ready to go, because where it gets you at is out the hole. Yeah, you know what I mean? All-wheel drive, instant torque, you know, so you got to make sure you can hook and book. That's all, you know what I mean? And if you can hook and book, it'll be a good race, because even my brother, he beat Dunkmaster out the hole. Yeah, and that's saying something. And Dunkmaster, you know, of course, with the turbo spool up, you know, came and got him, of course, but he got him out the hole. Hey, as long as you can go catch him, you know, before the quarter mile end, you be in good shape though. Okay, well, you know, like I said, I'm a little worried, but you know, I'm ready to see it. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah. Like, I can't wait, man. I cannot wait. Yeah, man. Shout out to 345 Superwoman in the building. Shout out to Jen, my other half, better yet, my better half. Got a couple channel in the building. And salute to the homie Rubik's _3 Charlotte in the building. Yes, sir. Stand up, man. Yes, sir.
Hey, I don't know, Rails. I think my boy Toro playing possum over here, bro. You know, he got something brewing in the pot, man. That people don't know. Get me on that.
Hey, don't get me on that with Toro, man. Ever since I've known this guy, I had to learn about him, and I learned about him through experience, right? When you think that he's just sitting there twiddling his thumbs and not doing nothing, that's when you need to worry. When you don't see him post his car on Instagram for about 2-3 weeks, that's when you know something is up. You know, and Toro knows every time I got to tell this one story, man. Hey. And previously, Toro, before he got a 1320, he had the RT Challenger, the 5.7. And we were at a car meet one day. And he said, hey, man, what you think about the 392 shaker? What you think about the Scat Pack? What you think about the 392? I'm like, you know, they pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a different, different flow than the RT. You know, you got a bigger engine, you know, more power and stuff like that, right? This was at a Cars and Coffee on a Sunday morning, right? By the time I got home from the Cars and Coffee, he posted a picture of the 1320 that he got now.
Got it. Bruh,
I'm 20 minutes from where the Cars and Coffee was at, bro. By the time I got home, he had them posted the picture. You know what I mean? Then went in. So a casual conversation turned from a RT Challenger to a 1320 Challenger, bro. Crazy, man. Yeah, man. It was a different day, man. It was, you know, like I said, man, he's kind of turned into a mentor, and I trusted his advice and what said about the cars. Right. And you know,
kind of like he tells the story, I'm gonna tell my side. I actually went. Hear me out. I actually went for a Hellcat Charger.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I got there 7 minutes after they opened, and somebody was already buying the car. Man, he just happened to take me around to look at some of the other ones, and they were actually unloading a truck. And I saw one wrapped up in plastic, and I was like, wait a minute, what's that? And as soon as he undid it and I saw what it was, I was like, yeah, I'm going home with that. And then it was done, man. Like, it was done. So
that's what's up. So what made you want to get the car in the first? I mean, but what made you want to get one?
So there's two sides to that, right? One, I wanted to upgrade a little bit. Like I said, I was just gonna go ahead and jump straight to the Hellcat, even though it wasn't a Challenger. I am a Challenger guy. It was just the closest one. I've always wanted the one. I've always wanted the horsepower, etc. But then I knew about the 1320 from a friend. There was only in 2019, I think there was only like 700 made worldwide. It was a very rare car, and outside of the Dodge Demon at that particular time, it was the only factory drag car that you could buy. Right. And I've always loved fast cars. I grew up around Shuffletown Drag Strip. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's a local drag strip that's no longer here anymore. And so I've always liked racing, and I was like, you know what, this is the perfect chance to do that. And it comes factory with a factory warranty for the drag strip. Like, the car is meant to be beat on and brought back to be taken care of. Right. And I was, the fact that it just was there, I felt like it was meant to be, and pulled the trigger on it, and I fell in love with it ever since, man. I'll probably never get rid of it at this point, to be honest.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up. But I see you want to go with my boy Eric, aka E-Vapor.
Hey, man, don't be using his government out here.
Hey, look.
Man.
I got a little clearance on. I got a little clearance. You know what I'm saying? But so how did Rain get into this conversation?
Hey, shout out to Rain, first of all. Like, she's a dope soul, dope person, man. Like, just in general, man. Like, she shows love every time. But she is definitely loud and proud. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that right now. No matter where she's at, she is gonna let you know her piece. And I've watched her race a few times, and she's got a red eye, etc. But I've watched her spin a few times, and if you spin, you ain't winning. And,
That's
right. And she's actually hosting an event on December 11th, and I said, what better way to build the event around a female-driven event, number one, than to race the queen herself, right?
Yeah.
And we just started talking junk actually at a little get-together Rails and a few others had not too long ago for the NPR car show. And we locked it in then. I said, listen, win, lose, we're going to have a little bit of fun. Like, we're going to make this a thing. So I'm there's some things going on in the background to kind of help me compete with a red eye. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm going to beat a red eye. That's a lot. That's a big car right there, man. But I'm definitely going to compete, man. I've came a long way since my first time going down a quarter-mile track at Dallas, man. Rails will kind of tell you how that went, man.
Hey, I will say this, man. When he volunteers that there's things going on to make him competitive, he's really downplaying the situation. I got a lot of birds here in Charlotte. You know what I mean? They be flying around, seeing what's going on, and birds can get that bird's eye view. You know what I mean? Looking through the windows at shops and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So they come back and let me know what's going on. So whenever the home team race, I like to root for the home team, regardless of what it is. Now, when it come between Toro and my brother, you know what I mean?
Hey, no love lost.
You already know what time it is. But anytime the home team is racing somebody else, I gotta rock with the home team. You know what I mean? That's unless Toro say, "Hey man, I'm going race demonology." Then I'm like, "Hey, bro,
look, you digging a hole."
Hey, we cool. Look, we cool, but I'm smart.
Hey, look, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up. So Toro, I said that to say this. You got a little something brewing in the lab, you know what I'm saying? Like Rail said, we ain't seen the car in a minute. So what's going on?
Yeah, man. Right now, the engine is completely out of the car, man. It is actually on the ground, literally as we speak. going for some upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's one of those things that I'm shooting for a number, and some of those upgrades are going to be dependent on the number.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I'm trying, like I said, when I have a number set out, I'm really going to try to get there. And you know, it's one of those things that part of it has to do with the tuner and what they're going to agree with and can get done by a certain time, man. You know, I got 30 days, you know,
Right.
and the car has got to be functional, running, and at a, you know, optimal level by the time I get to Memphis, man. So,
Hey, look, when you got 30 days, you got the bag. Your 30 days different from other people 30 days. You know what I'm saying?
man, nah. I'm regular. You got. I ain't regular.
Don't believe it. Believe it. You want to.
Oh man. So you know, but that's what's going on, man. The company that's taking care of me is really known for getting Dodges in a really good place, man. And the guy who does the tuning is actually world known and does a lot of tuning on the Demons. And actually was brought to Dodge to help retune a few cars that came back for some tuning issues that some of the Demons weren't in the correct form, I should say, right? They had their proper tuning. So, for instance, Demonology's car was one of the ones that didn't have it. You know, and now I can't say that John took a part in it, you know, but he definitely had a say so in some of the tuning aspects. So he's real knowledgeable when it comes to that, man.
That's what's up. All right, guys, I'm gonna show y'all a few clips. You know, I like to do this, you know, to show off our guests and you know how dope his not his podcast, but his YouTube platform is. So I'm gonna play a couple clips.
And fullback for the Panthers, then of course, G's Pro Chargers 5.7, man. That thing is crazy. He's actually the guy that kind of put me on a lot of game when it comes to these cars. And if I'm not mistaken, I thought that was the other 1320. But yeah, you can see they do a lot of work on a lot of cars, man. Hellcats in here galore.
That boy, hey, sounding kind of nasty over there.
Man, so that was my third time on a dyno, and that was actually before the engine got dropped. We had to have baseline numbers first for a stock tune because I have to have a few what they call maps. So, like for instance, if I would drive it further than 100 miles or so, I have to be on a certain map or a certain gasoline first of all, or fuel. And you know, it sounded a little different, but you know, I have a stock exhaust as of right now. You know, so you know, it did sound a little different though. It's not bad for what it is right now.
Right.
What a downplay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That car sounds like, you know what I'm saying? So we know what it is, bro.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, man. Major salute to the homie L Boogie 79 in the building.
Sir.
L Boogie.
Yes, sir.
That's the cameraman. If you need to know anything about cameras, lenses, ND filters, anything to do with cameras, set them up, making man, anything, holler at the homie L Boogie 79, man. He may charge you, maybe a little, maybe a lot, but he may charge you. So you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But he knows.
Yeah.
Right.
He nice with the videos.
And he'll make your video and photo pop.
Yeah, big facts. Big facts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And this is the last clip, so
we are at mass acceleration once again, you guys. But yeah, big things happening for Toro. I told you guys I am going crazy with the car. I'm getting set up for not only December 11th, but I'm getting set up for E-Vapors and racing his Tesla, racing Rain and her Red Eye, and hopefully setting up a few more races down the road with a few YouTubers, etc., man. So we're about to get this thing on the dyno and get some base numbers before all the work gets done. I'm not going to...
Turo up there talking about his exhaust stock.
Hey, I'm saying hey. I'm just saying, man. He told you that the motor is sitting on the ground right now, bro.
Right,
like,
for sure.
I don't think folks understand, bro. Ain't but so many things they gonna sit your motor on the ground for. You know what I mean? So just stay tuned.
Yeah, I was about to say stay tuned. I picked the car up on the 10th for a show, auto fair in Concord, and then I had to drop it off the day after to have it finished. But I had already paid for auto fair, and if I don't show up, the whole group can't show up. So
got you. Hey man, salute to the homie Rubik's _3. He said if his exhaust is stock, then so is mine. And we know.
And we know.
Hey, for
know.
those of y'all that don't know, Rubik's _3, man, he's got the RT Challenger, and on his tire letters it say loud Hemi, right? I mean, this is the loudest 5.7 I've heard, bro. He's louder than most of the 392s bro. His joint is dumb loud, man. You know what I'm saying? So major shout out to the homie Rubik's _3, man. But bruh, yours is far from stock, man. Like sometimes I got to look under the car, see if he got anything coming out the tailpipe. You know what I mean? Just out the back end, because it sounds like ain't nothing back there.
Man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie.
No cap. It sounds good though.
I appreciate you guys. I appreciate it for sure, man.
So, bro, why don't you give a shout out to the shop, man?
So, as you can see, you guys behind me, I got rims behind me, man. I am actually at Bosworth Customs. This is my sponsored shop. If you watch my channel, if you've been checking out E-Vapors and even Generals, they just were at the shop as well, man. They do everything from wraps to performance. They can literally do it all. And they take good care of me, man. They've handled a bunch when it comes to the cars. And you know, a big shout out to them, man. If you're in the Charlotte area or the Carolina area, man, this is the place to get anything car related done, man. And that's Bosworth Customs, south side of Charlotte, man, and plenty of space. I mean, they do some of the craziest cars.
Ooh, look at that Red Eye Rich.
You will ever see, man. Some of the craziest cars.
Red Eye gang right there.
You know, I could go through the shop right now and just show you a few things, but Cody, my homeboy, his car is back there right now, and I cannot show you that, man. He would be sick if I showed him.
Big salute to Cody Too Clean, man. Formerly CLT Hemi. He had a two-face wrap scat pack, and then he ended up moving on from that to the M5 BMW type, you know, twin turbo action. You know
it's a bad little thing right now.
I had that same little birdie fly over here, and was like, hey man, he gets some stuff done. So I'm like, man, these cats, him and Toro are like Batman and Batman, not Batman and Robin. They're like Batman and Batman, bro. Like, dead serious. First of all, when you see, you're gonna see the other one. You know what I mean? And when those guys get on the plan to do something to their rides, man, they execute. You know, and it ain't no game being played, man. So, God, they running things, man.
For sure, we trying, man. We are trying.
So, bro, how long have you had the car?
So I have had it a year, almost to the day. We're getting close to the end of September when I picked it up. And man, there's not a single day that I don't drive it that I'm not still smiling, man. Like, you know, it's endless, right? Like I get into it and I enjoy it, you know, and I've done a lot to it within a year. I'll be honest. Like I definitely moved pretty quick when it came to this. And I've kind of shifted a few different ways with the car, but I'm slowly learning because there's so much about the car world that I just don't know yet. I'm still very green to it, man, even though I've been around cars for a long time. But I've had it for a year, and like I said, I enjoy it every day. Every day.
Well, I already see that you're going towards, you know what I'm saying, that you want a race car. You want a fast car. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So are you going to put, you know what I'm saying, little show car touch onto the car? Like, you going to do anything to razzle dazzle it?
You got to look at that wrap on that thing first of all.
Well, I see the wrap. I didn't mean like, make a show car, you got to do the inside, the outside, maybe some rim upgrades,
So right now, like I run Ferradas on it right now. There are bronze and red accent Ferrata. I think they're CM2s right now. And on the drag strip, I run what's called a 4-star beadlock. But interior wise, I just actually got it locked in today. I just bought racing seats and my rear seat delete for the car because that's a lot of weight sitting in the car. So what I imagine is to have this race car that's still show ready. So everything that I'm buying isn't cheap. It doesn't look bad. That way, whenever I roll up to a car show, I can roll my windows down and say, hey, this is my race show car. I'm trying to have the best of both worlds,
right?
Which is kind of hard to do. But I'm slowly learning, trying to create my own niche out there, man.
But see, this is the thing with that, right? So you create your race car. And when you happen to go to a show, the race fans will still be a fan of that race car because they understand what the rear seat delete component is. And they understand if you decide to go with like some Recaro seats, they understand that and they'll appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So, I know some people like to say they like to do show and go at the same time. But my thing is, I believe you locked in on racing. Don't compromise, trying to do a lot of extra on the interior of the car that will not benefit it on the racetrack, because we know your main focus is the racetrack. You know what I'm saying? So somebody that like fast cars like me, I'm gonna see that. I'm like, oh man, he got the rear seat delete, man. He got these race seats in there. He got the harness in there. I'm gonna enjoy it like that at a car show.
For sure, man. For sure.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing, that's not easy to do. Just like Rail said, it's not easy because you don't want to sacrifice, speed. Man, that's why I appreciate CJ Camaro, because that Camaro, he can line it up, but he don't line it up though.
Yeah.
But he can really line that car up with anybody.
Yeah. I was about to say with anybody.
Yeah. And I could imagine what it would do if he went with some if he had 20 and a drag setup on it. If he had a drag setup on it, he'd be busting
it'd be crazy
that came through. Yeah.
Yep, for sure, man. That's another guy, man. That's an idol that I'm coming for at some point, man. I want to be at his level, man. That's where I mean everybody.
Yeah,
everybody.
Big
facts. That's a good thing, bro, to shoot for. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody on that staff, you know what I'm saying, for sure. So how did you get into racing? What made you want to race in the first place?
Man, so I've been to Mexico before, you guys, right? Been down in Mexico a few times. And like I said, I grew up around the drag strip as a whole. My dad had a Nova. Now, it wasn't a built crazy Nova, but it was just enough to have a little fun, right? And I think I got really into it as the Dodge brand really showed up, because I bought my first Dodge in 2016. And around that time, you didn't see like you see them now. Like Dodge is like the thing to have now. So I really say about 2019, when I first started going to Mexico and having a little fun there, that I realized like, hey man, racing is for me. Let's start building my way up to start going up and up and up and learning more about the car and figuring out how to be not only a good racer, but a safe racer. And to start being some of the faster ones, man. I got some people around me that are breaking U.S. records, etc., that are helping me, man. And I'll speak to that later. But so it was the people that are around me really pushed me to do it because they saw how much I enjoyed it, man. To be honest.
Well, this will probably be my last question for a minute, and I'm gonna pass it on to my boy Rail. Now we see, E-Vapors doing the Tesla thing, taking social media by storm with that, you know. So how would you feel? Well, it looks like it's going to happen that Dodge is coming out with an electric car. Now, if that bad boy is fast, as I think it can be, what you think about grabbing that boy?
Man, so I'm a full transparency, you guys. This is kind of off what I normally do, but I'm in the process of buying this right here. So that's why it's actually in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that it's a hard pass for me.
Breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news, you guys.
Breaking news, guys.
It's one of those things that I think fast isn't everything for me. I fell in love with the sound of the car, the process of not only working on it, but understanding that it's not if, it's when something is going to break, and then figuring out how to fix it or go about it, right? I think that's what makes my brain function and helps me wake up every day, is knowing that, all right, I can accomplish something to get better at something, right? And the car just gave me another avenue to do so, to be honest. Because every day I'm kind of going through things, and where I work, I actually take care of people, and I have to think almost 24/7. So my car just kind of gave me another outlet to do that, just in a funner way. So it's a hard pass. You know, maybe when they turn everything electric, I'll go get the fastest thing possible. But for right now, gotta keep a motor in it for me right now, man.
Yeah, man. So man, that's an exclusive, y'all. If y'all didn't, catch that, Toro is gonna be commandeering. That's the 2021, right?
Yes, sir. That is the 2021
Dodge Charger red eye type. You know what I mean? So now when you revisit the question about Toro and Rain, you know what I mean? See, they don't understand, man.
There you go, man. It's full circle every time, you guys.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So but that's what it is, brother. I gotta first of all give you the customary welcome to Customize Any Ride podcast, bro. You could have been anywhere, but you decided to be at Bosworth Customs tonight, sitting here giving us a couple minutes of your time. Yes, and before we get into that, I got to give a shout out to the guys, Chad and Todd, over at Bosworth Customs, man. Good dudes, man. Man, I guess I could say, so the C8 is coming end of year, and that's the first stop that it's gonna make, is at Bosworth, before I even bring it home. That's the plan right now. So those guys over at Bosworth Customs are gonna fabricate the exhaust, you know what I mean, for the C8, so they own some, like, when you say they own their stuff, bro, like, they're on their stuff. Amazing wraps. You seen the wrap on Toro car, you seen the blue wrap on the red eye that he just showed you, and then when the homie Cody Too Clean hit the streets, man, I don't even know what to say about it,
man, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah. So speaking on Bosworth though, bro, how did it all come together? You know what I mean? With that.
So it was
hold on real quick.
Yeah, I did.
Hey, look.
That's it, baby. I ain't gonna say nothing else. My bad.
Hey.
My bad. Hey, I felt like the homie Toro gave an amazing exclusive. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to, I felt it was only right just to give a little bit. You know what I mean? We ain't going all the way, but the homie Toro know what time it is, though. So.
Yes, sir. Sir.
All right, go ahead. Continue, brother.
So it was one of those things that me and Todd is a partial owner of Bosworth right now. And Todd is actually the owner of this blue Hellcat that I just showed you guys right now. And we've been really close for a while. And when he took it over, he said, man, I need a team around me that's not only going to support me, but be able to support the brand and build this brand to become something like a Stunner Jam, to be something like the West Coast Customs of the East Coast, right? That's his major goal. He wants to be able to do anything and everything. So I was kind of honored, number one, to be asked, because there's a lot of YouTubers out here. There's a lot of people with, all kinds of cars. And they just reached out and said, hey, man, we'd love to work with you. We'll take care of your car as long as you take care of us, kind of thing. And of course, Chad is the other partial owner. And Chad's been in the game for about 12 years. Man, Bosworth has been open for about 10. And they've been going strong for a long time. And they're just trying to take it to the next level, you know. And like I said, it just kind of came about through a conversation with Todd. And he was like, hey, man, I'd love to have you on the team. We set up a little agreement, and it was done, man. It was kind of one of those things that happened over a car meet deal. Feels like just everything happens at a car meet. I don't know.
And now, like how they say a lot of business happen on the golf course. A lot of business happen at car meets. You know what I mean?
Yes,
so, big shout out to the homie Todd out there, man. Guys, like if you go to Bosworth, like there's no telling what you'll see on any given day when you go in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And especially, when they start pulling out the car shows, you see all the foreigns, the SVJs, I went there and they had like twin Vipers. One was black with white stripes and one was white with black stripes. You know what I mean? Like, I think we might get some.
Yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys. So I'm gonna have to keep the camera.
Keep Cody hitting now.
Yeah, I gotta keep Cody hitting, man. So bear with me a little bit. Let's see. How can I? So first things first, we have a TRX in the shop as we speak, man. This is a 2021 TRX. I think it's got about 20 miles on it or so forth. This is actually going to the shop to get, I think it's 900 horses or something that he wants. And then if we have everything from your Porsche, I think this is a GT4, you guys.
Yeah.
And then we have a R8. And these are getting paint protection film.
PPF.
Yeah, the
hey
PPF,
man. Hey, real quick. Hey, show Rich the box Chevy, man, if you can.
Hey,
if it ain't too close to Cody.
This for you, man. This is for you.
Okay.
Hey, this. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Sitting on eights.
Sitting up.
Eights, man.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Yeah. It is. And the paint, I wish I could take it out in the sun. The paint, it doesn't do it any justice in here in the light, man. This paint is clean.
Mm-hmm.
Clean.
Yes, sir, man. And like I said, they got a lot of room in that shop, man. It's crazy, man. They're gonna be the one-stop shop. They're gonna be, the place to be. To me, they already are. But I just got a feeling. And you see what? Hey, you see what that is, right, Rick?
Oh, hold on.
The Rubicon.
That's a 392
That's
Rubicon.
That's a 392 Rubicon.
Oh, 392. Okay, I didn't see him because now I see it.
Yeah, that's the homie Todd joint, man. Going, bro, to hear that that sound coming out of Jeep, man, is crazy, bro. It is crazy, man. And it's clean. He just got that one not too long. Hey,
we'll go for a little experience for you guys. I don't want to make sure your viewers get a little bit of everything.
This is what you talking about exclusive, man. You know what I mean? That's why y'all got to rock with the homie Toro, man.
Hey, man, y'all in North Carolina show love, bruh.
Listen. That's a Jeep, bro.
Jeep sounded like a track hawk.
Yeah, man. It is a different breed, man. I got to drive it today. I actually reviewed it, so I'm actually going to drop the video tomorrow, you guys. So if you're on my channel, make sure you subscribe and check out the video tomorrow. They got a little bit of everything, man.
Hey, I think we might have something going on in the chat. Who we got? Rick, pull it up.
Man, that boy E Vapors.
Man, that's who I'm waiting on,
man.
That's
big salute to my big bro, man. Going everything that I learned how to do right, I learned from him.
Yes, sir.
I figured out the wrong stuff on my own. But man, so like I said, it's amazing to see since I've known you, where you've come from, how you started to build these relationships and now partnerships and deals with Bosworth and stuff like that, man. Because like I said, they're not like no small mom and pop corner shop, and nothing against them, but bro, you coming in the game right, man. Now you mentioned that you're gonna drop this on your YouTube channel tomorrow, the review for the 392. So I look forward to seeing that. So everybody, make sure that y'all lock into his channel and subscribe to his channel. Now, what's been the hardest part for YouTube with you?
Man, to be honest, time management, right? And that's broad, but for me, I work 7 days a week, and trying to, do the videos that my mind kind of creates on a daily basis. Like I have a whole book of ideas that I write every time I think about a video. I write it down, right? Having the time to get the videos and do the videos quality, right? So you can have all the videos you want, but if your content isn't together, kind of like you said, you got to give them a reason to subscribe to the channel, right?
Right.
So I think that's the biggest thing that I struggle with the most, because I am one of those people that I like to be on some sort of schedule. And I'm getting the hang of it, man, and starting to learn that, this is how many videos I need to drop in a week. I need to start dropping at the same time so my subscribers know when I'm dropping. So it's little things like that in the game that you kind of learn as you go. But I think just the time management thing and understanding that, the quality over the quantity is going to be way bigger than just dropping a video every day that I can record, right? So
gotcha. And we all go through that. We all go through the bumps and bruises trying to figure out what works for us, because what works for Rich might not work for you, and what works for you might not work for Rich. You know what I'm saying? So you have to figure out what your battle rhythm is, and then go with that. And you can't get frustrated with it. A lot of people, they want them instant grits. They're like, man, I'm gonna start YouTube and I'm gonna be as big as CJ on 32s next week. It ain't gonna happen like that, because people don't know how much work and time he put into it. You know what I mean? They don't understand this cat ain't missed a day in about 3 years now.
Yeah.
And dropping a video on a daily. You know what I mean? So people, they love the end game. They love the Lambos. You know what I mean? They love having every they would love to have every Hellcat. But when it comes time to every day dropping, they can't put that work in, So for you to be able to, you persevered, in my opinion, through those things, because I seen you at one point, and I think that you done leveled up a couple levels, in my opinion, since I've known you or whatnot, man. So just keep it up,
that,
brother.
Man. For sure.
And it's noticed by other people, because, not too long ago, you had opportunity to collab with Mozzie. You know what I mean? So how was that experience for you, man? And just, what's the relationship like now, as a part two of that question?
So it was one of those experiences, man. I was nervous because I've watched Mozzie since the beginning. Like even before I even started a YouTube channel, I was like, man, I want to do what he's doing, like every single time. And he kind of gave me the spark to start, because he kind of got a little motivation behind his channel outside of the cars, right?
Yeah.
And so it was one of those things, man. Knew I was going out to Dallas, and I hit him like a month before. I was like, hey man, I'd love to collab with you. You tell me what we need to do, how to make it easy for you, and let's get it going. And he hit me back instantly. He was like, yeah man, let's go ahead and do it. Let's do this. And I kind of set some stuff up to show my appreciation for him. So I paid for like a full detail for him, all kinds of stuff. Like I made sure he was taken care of, because this is somebody that I quote unquote looked up to, right? When it came to it. And man, we had some of the realest conversations off camera, and I'll kind of take Rel's words out of his mouth, man. Like some of the best things are actually not on camera with this YouTube game, you guys. Like I learned so much off camera that it's like, okay, like these people really, YouTube looks out for YouTube. That's the best way I can put it to you. And he was like the most down to earth, humble person I ever met. Like we sitting there, and it was just like two regular people in a car having a conversation. We talked the whole time, man. We actually went out to eat, told me about a few places, and I actually have his number. I actually texted him almost a week ago. So I'll break the news to you guys again. Bosworth is going to bring him out to a car show here at the end of October, you guys. We got a few people coming out, man, but it's one of those things that at the drop of a pen, he's like, yeah, I'll come out. Let's do it. Like, let's make it happen. So, it's one of those things that their relationship is definitely mutual, and man, like he's real for that, man. Like there's not many YouTubers, I think, that would, at the drop of a heartbeat say, yeah, I'm on my way. Like I'm one way to you, bro.
And that's the thing. And like you said, Mozzie is a different dude. You know what I mean? I had the opportunity to chop it up with him for a bit, you know what I'm saying? When we was down in Dallas, over at Audio Zone, you know what I'm saying? So, you building that relationship, and that's what I want people to understand. And you just basically gave it in detail right there. okay, when you meet maybe a YouTuber you looked up to, somebody you aspire to be, the first thing, don't just run straight up in their face with a camera and put it in their face, because this is the way I look at it. Okay, I want to build a friendship with this person. I want to, build a relationship to where, next time they see me, they'll know who I am, or we can do some collab, or we can do this and that. So when I first meet you, I want to introduce myself to you. Hey, what's up? My name Rails, man. How's it going? I appreciate everything you're doing, so forth, so on. And then once I get done introducing myself and, we talk for a second, now, hey, do you mind if I, get you on the channel and so forth and so on, because you got to be careful. Now you run up on somebody, they might be having a bad day. You have no idea, and it could be bad. So it's like, are you going to that person just to put them on your channel, or do you genuinely want to meet this person and know this person? You know what I mean? So take them Jews right there for what it's worth at the end of the day, man. So I here, bro, you guys continue to build on a relationship, because I think you guys had a genuine time down there, and you almost felt like, seeing Toro and seeing him grow and stuff like that, man. I'm like, yo, man, like, this cat came a long freaking way, man. Like, he's reaching out there, getting out there. Now he's building these, relationships with these YouTubers. I'm like, man, he's about to be on the way, because, Charlotte doesn't have a big YouTuber. You know what I mean? Like somebody that's like, Stunner or CJ or Rail or Mozzie or, Corey, or none of them like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think, and I could, as far as that car world, bro, you can be that. You know what I mean? Because I think you're going about it the right way. You know what I'm saying? E-Vapor said that he's going to show Toro something soon, before Dallas, after Dallas.
Oh, man.
Hey, here we go.
Hey, look, I'm gonna let them have it tonight. I ain't gonna stir up too much yet. I don't want to dig yet until I go to the shop next week and know what I'm putting down for a second and go from there, man. But
smart man right there, smart man.
With the event in October at Bosworth, man. Just let me know, you know what I'm saying, if I can get a seat in the back somewhere, you know what I mean, where I can get in there, because I know it can be, jam-packed, I just want to be on the premises.
Look, man, you front row, you VIP.
Hey, I just want to get in there, man. That's it, Now, you speaking, that's going down in October, so 2021 is winding down. All right, man. You got a couple of months left. Tell me some of your goals for the rest of 2021.
Right now, man, it is to create relationships with YouTubers that are going to create lifelong collabs, not just one collab, man. So we were talking before the show, man, like, I love to travel. Like, it opened up a whole new world for me in meeting new people and understanding that, again, behind the scenes and behind the camera is where the magic happens. What you see on camera isn't even a quarter, right? So the goal right now is to, YouTube-wise, is to hit about 3 to 4 events before the year is up, to meet some people that I've kind of had my eye on to meet and grow with, man. There's some financial aspects of job-wise. I got a huge goal for you. I want to be able to be financially free enough to have my weekends to the point where I can hop on the road and there and back, man. Because right now I have to call off work, right? That's real life. So by the end of the year, I'm trying to be at a point where I can tell my job, hey, I don't need the weekends. I need these for YouTube purposes, right? And then that kind of is a very broad goal, but there's little tiny objectives that go into that. And I would say lastly is to just keep being as genuine as I can, man. Charlotte's got a lot going on right now. And I'll be the first to say it, Charlotte doesn't always support Charlotte. It's huge, man. And with as many YouTubers as Charlotte has right now, Charlotte could be on a whole other level with what it's doing, especially Car World and things of that nature. So my goal is to kind of bring that together and help people realize that there is no one top dog. We all just need to come up as one.
That's it. you have to people have to have the mentality that I don't care who comes up on top as long as we all come up.
Yep.
Okay, so until a lot of people get that mentality, it's gonna always be me versus him, them versus us. We the best on this side, we the best on that side, and so forth and so on. You know, there's a picture that shows it was a drawing I seen a while ago, and it shows this wall, right? And it shows a dad who can clearly see over the wall. It shows one of the oldest sons, he's standing on 2 boxes or something like that, and he can see over the wall. And then you got the youngest one, can't see nothing. Nobody is willing to, you know, lift them up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So until we get that mindset that, you know what, that's what we need to do so everybody can go. You know what I mean? Bro, they don't understand what Charlotte could do as a city, as a car community, man. It would be bananas, bro. It would be bananas.
For sure. For sure.
Now we talked a little bit about, you know, the Mozzie collab. Now, if it could happen at a drop of a dime, you could collab and build a relationship with anybody in YouTube. Who would it be and why?
That's tough.
That's real tough, man, because there's a lot of them out there that, you know, I consider myself to look up to and kind of, you know, follow in the footsteps of and things of that nature.
Yeah. Now, when you say this one, it doesn't mean null and void the other ones. I'm just saying,
yeah, for sure,
or whatnot.
And that's tough, but honestly.
That's a tough question.
I'm gonna go with CJ. I'm gonna go with CJ. The reason I'm gonna go with CJ is partially he's handled all sides of YouTube and has pillars behind him, right? So like YouTube is a revenue, car shows is a revenue. I'd want to pick his brain on how he made his YouTube the last income. Right. And then how he built his brand through his YouTube to do what he's doing. Right. Like, you know, I'm not, you know, I don't care about the flashy cars or anything like that. I like cars, don't get me wrong, but I want to know how he built his brand to the point when you hear CJ, you think CJ on 32 is nobody else. You
want to tap into the entrepreneur mindset of CJ. And that's, bro, that's if I would have wrote it down, I wish I would have, because I would show it to you. Like a lot of times when I ask people questions, like general questions like that, I write my answer down or whatnot. You know what I mean? But that would be the exact reason why I would want to, like, if I could meet up with him off camera to the side, you know what I mean? Like I want to talk. YouTube is last. Let's talk about any other ventures. You know what I mean? Now, YouTube helped generate those situations, but when you build those things up like he did, to where now they're the dominant in what's going on, and you guys have to realize, if you consider yourself 32 Gang, you support CJ and you watch his videos, what Toro just said, CJ just said the other day in his video. You know what I mean? He said that YouTube, that's at least, you know what I mean, that he's bringing in. So that's how I know that you locked in with him on the videos and stuff like that, bro. So I think that's an amazing choice for amazing reasons. And to be honest with you, if I could catch him and Stunner, like I like to put them together, because not only would I want to pick both of their brains on the entrepreneur side, because I know Stunner did, you know, got into real estate and all that type of stuff, and they're both out here, man, securing the bag and growing. Sir. I want to know how they locked in like that. No, I don't want to say friendship, because friendships are genuine, but they like the Wonder Twins. You know what I mean? Like they form like Transformers, like Voltron, and they get out here and they make it happen. They push each other, motivate, and it's not, man, I got to be the star at this moment, or I got to be the star at that moment. Man, they support each other, bro, so heavy, regardless. Oh, you got to hit the sensor, make the light come back.
Yeah, man, I got to move it. So
but about them guys, they out there handling business together, man, and it ain't, you know, it ain't no egos or anything like that, man. So, but I say that to say this. That's how I see you and Cody, bro. You know what I mean? Like I really do. Y'all all got a bond and a friendship, bro. Like these cats get up 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning to go to Cars and Coffee together, bro. Like
that's what's up.
Man.
That's what's up,
man.
Like big shout out to Cody, man. Like that's my dog, man. Like when I tell you, like it don't matter if it's 4:30 in the morning or 1 o'clock in the morning. Like we gonna pull up and do whatever we gotta do, and we even have business on the side that we got going, man. So it's deeper than YouTube or friendship. Like it's real.
I don't mind being. Hey, I don't mind being a silent partner in anything. So you know what I mean. Right. Let me know something. You know what I mean. I'll be quiet about everything. Hey, I'll be quiet about everything.
Y'all forgot about one key ingredient though.
What's that?
The whole story though. Y'all forgot about CJ So Cool, because they really picked his brain. They really picked his brain.
Absolutely.
And you know what I'm saying? I like to have all three of them because that would be crazy.
Yeah, man. You know, you get that knowledge, man. Like I said, I've had conversations with Toro, and we talk the most off camera, and I told him, I said, look, bro, I said it's cool to get folks on camera and stuff like that, but talk to them off camera, man, because you can get a whole lot more. You know what I mean, when it comes to the game and stuff like that, because if they, people genuinely rock with you, they're gonna give you game. Because like Toro said, we talk like once a week, and anytime he called me and asked me anything, I give him the info that I got. And what I like to see is when he implements, something he came to me for. And, if I can give you the answer, and I say, you know what, look at it. That cat, he took that, did what he was supposed to do with it. Now, a lot of you may know or may not know, Toro is a celebrity. I seen him on my TV last week. First of all, big salute to the homie Mod Fame, Steph from Mod Fame, Stunner Reese, Demonology, man. They are hosting the Creator Connection. It's going to be down in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, the weekend of the 12th, 13th, and 14th, I believe that is. But whatever the weekend of 14th is on. Down there at Myrtle Beach, it's going to be car show down there, pretty much the convention or whatever, where you get to talk with some major hitters in the YouTube game. They dropped CJ on 32 is going to be down there. So that's your opportunity, Toro.
Right there, man.
Yeah, they're going to have some major folks announced soon. So go to creatorcon.com. I think it's .com, right?
Yeah.
Creatorcon.com. Get your tickets so you can be in the place to be. Now, being I said that, they got a commercial for this event, right? And now, when I first seen the commercial, right, I'm like, man, what's this? I see the guy Toro in the commercial. I had no idea this cat was in the commercial for the joint. You know what I'm saying? I look at Toro down there, and that was a moment. That was like a proud big brother moment that I had, because I seen the guy go from being central in Charlotte with his YouTube, and now he's done reached out and made so many relationships. Now you got this big YouTubers a convention going on, and this guy's a part of the commercial. I'm like, geez, man, like that's big right there. You know what I'm saying? Salute to homie Pablo Savage 392 in the building.
Pablo.
But yeah, man, that was like a moment where I was like, bro, like I like to see stuff like that, because that's growth. That's me seeing him stepping out of his comfort zone. You know what I mean? And he's building these relationships, and he's definitely eating when it comes to the benefits of the relationship, man. So if y'all want to see Toro, y'all want to see Stunner, CJ, Steph from Mod Fame, Demonology, everybody in the YouTube game, make sure y'all come to the Creator Con, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, weekend, November the 14th. Be there or be square. Get your tickets, of course. You know what I'm saying? CreatorCon.com. Man, I need a charge for that plug. No, I'm just messing.
Hey, look.
Hey, that's a big plug. That's a big plug right there.
I'm just saying, it sounded like a real radio ad for a second there. You know what I mean? So
no, it was a radio ad. It
for sure.
But no, I genuinely support all of those guys that's putting it on, man. So anytime that I can plug anything they doing, I'm definitely game with doing that, man. So Toro, my brother, man, I really, really appreciate, man, you taking the time to let me dive even further into your life and what makes you tick and everything like that, man. And now our audience, they got a better insight on who you are, what you're doing. Another gem real quick. Y'all don't know the car that he got now is Toro, but this is like the third version of Toro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like 3.0, you know. So go back on his channel. Go to his channel, first of all, and make sure you hit that red subscribe button. Now, once you do that, hit the videos tab. And once you do that, hit sort and hit oldest to newest. And you watch the transition of him as a YouTuber. Also watch the transition of Toro from 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, and see the growth in him and, you know, the car. So, brother, I appreciate you, man. You know, anything that you need from me, you got my number. You hit me up, brother. You know what I'm saying? And I know we'll probably be talking within the next couple of days anyway, bro.
Ooh,
for sure.
Shot fired.
Shot E-Vapors, what's that? One version, second version, third version, one.
Hey, look, all I want when I win, I just want, I want some Memphis barbecue. Okay. And I gotta have my man E-Vapors hook me up with it. Hey. Once I win.
I think that's a good wager on the race, you know. E-Vapors going around with a trunk full of Zap sauce. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta figure something out.
that's gonna be a great, man, and I'm gonna help you guys, you know, push the narrative behind it, and you know, hey man, I think it's going to be something big, you know. So let's continue to push that, man. And, you know, I'm going to start a little beef here and there, you know.
All right, we'll make it happen, man.
Yeah,
we'll make it happen.
Big facts.
I'm going to pay for the barbecue. Great wager.
Yeah, big facts, man. Great wager, man. So to my big bro E-Vapors, man. Y'all that did know that's my blood brother, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So,
hey, be fun. And so you got a homie, Rich?
You know, man, I'm gonna get, you know, a couple questions in, man. We're gonna, you know, get up out of here. So, man, what does Toro like to do when Toro wanna just relax? You don't look like the relaxing type, but you gotta do something, bro.
Man, it's one of those things I don't relax often. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I'm a huge busybody, man. But the things that help me relax, I'm gonna be crazy honest with you guys, man. It's actually sitting and watching TV. Like I don't get to sit and watch TV. So when I do, that's when you know, like that's my space, right? That's when I'm just trying to relax. And I also go to the gym, man. That's a space where I ain't got to worry about too much, and that's my 1 hour to myself I get in a day, man. To be quite honest with you.
Hey, man, I know you say that's your 1 hour to get your space, bro, but I got to get back in the gym, man. You know what I mean? Because you know, as you can see right now, I'm in my Macho Man Randy Savage mode, and I only do this. I only do this for select guests, bro. When we have, you know, cats of that caliber, you know, I had to throw the Macho Man Randy Savages on, man. But we're gonna have to politic offline, bro, because I've been, you know, me and my brother E-Vapors been talking about getting back in that, man, because, man, bruh, I used to be doggone on a whole nother level when it came to that gym thing, but, you know, a lot of times you need that motivation, you know what I'm saying? So we can definitely talk offline, man.
For sure.
Pablo, you lucky you my brother, putting that up on the screen like that,
no car.
You lucky, brother. You lucky you my brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Me and probably have a talk, man. That's when I see him, man. That whole car, you know what I'm saying? It's Chevy gang, baby.
Hey.
Hey, you know,
peace and happiness, y'all.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
So let's talk about, once you shout out your platforms, first of all, and then I want you to tell your supporters and your new supporters what they'll be looking forward to when they're watching your platform, brother.
All right, man. So if you don't know, my Instagram, YouTube are both the same thing, man. It is Toro_704. That is TORO_704. And everything 1320 happens on both platforms, man. If you don't know what 1320 means, man, that is the feet in a quarter mile, you guys. And right now, everything on my channel is 1320 based. So you're gonna have anything car related, from drag strip down to car meets down to car mods. Like I said, anything car related. And I'll be totally honest with you guys, man. You're gonna have some crazy things to look forward to on my channel, especially in the upcoming month. You know, everything that's happening with my build, getting ready for these races. I even have a race, and because, you know, I respect the show so much in the podcast, man, and Rails has been as real as possible with me, man. I am racing. All right. And I actually got confirmed today. We're actually just setting up details right now. I'm racing. I'm not going to tell the rapper's name. It is a rapper. He has a demon. I am racing him.
I already know who it is, brother.
He's coming through Charlotte on tour right now.
Yeah.
We actually set that up today through social media, man. It's crazy, the social media platform. I'm gonna race him. So you had that to look forward to. That's one of the bigger videos I'm gonna drop closer to the end of this month once it all gets done, man. So you get to look forward to the build, E-Vapors race, Rain, this demon that I'm about to race, and of course everything in between, man.
Let me tell you something on that, brother. Okay, I would say that moment, that race is gonna be Eminem 8 Mile. I'm not saying Eminem is white, nothing like that, but
I got you.
I'm saying, like,
it's a long shot.
Yeah, no, it's your moment for YouTube. It's your moment for your name to be out there. So take full advantage of this, bro. I know who he is. Y'all can do the research. Find a rapper from North Carolina that drive a Dodge Demon. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's all you gotta do. But bro, I'm serious, man. And when you get up there, man, all I ask is, bro, you look down there and throw me a rope and let me climb on up there with you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I ask. But
y'all up here, man. Y'all is up here for me, man.
But being dead serious though, bro, your moment, bro. I want you to don't take nothing for granted. I need you to however far in advance you can, set everything up the proper way, bro.
Yeah, man.
Plan out your strategy for this, because this is that, okay, this is your chance to freestyle in front of J. Cole for a record deal.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So seriously, brother, if you need something from me, let me know.
I got you for sure, man. For sure.
The SRT guy, what's up, bro?
Yo.
Man, any last words? Real for,
Man, just tell the homie, man, just keep going, bro. You on the right track, man. You got so many people out here that support you, that got your back. Man, first of all, I'm gonna have to holler at Cody because once he get his stuff taken care of over there at Bosworth, we got to bring him on here, man, so he can display that. But you continue to do what you do, bro. You making all the right moves, man. You know what I mean? All the right moves. So stay locked in, stay focused. When you hit those speed humps, they just meant to slow you down. And you just take your time crossing them, and you'll be back on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. For sure.
Go, man. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And I will say this: while I'm in my Macho Man Randy Savage mode, I can't let you do it, Rich.
Huh?
I can't let you do it, brother. I can't let you do it, man. This family right here, brother. This family right here.
You don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
Hey,
you don't know what I'm gonna do.
I know what you're gonna do. I can't let you give my family the door. You know what I mean?
Can I say something?
Go ahead, brother.
Okay. God, man. Hey, Toro.
Yes, sir.
Man. You dope, brother. I loving your content, man. You like an inch away, man. You like an inch away, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing it, bro. You that close.
Yeah.
You know how you can just take things, you can see it coming.
Yeah.
That's where you at, bro. Just keep pushing. That's all you gotta do is keep pushing, bro. Keep grinding, man. Just keep doing your thing, bro.
For sure.
I love it.
Man.
I love people succeed. I love when people succeed, man. I love it.
I appreciate it, man. I'm going to. We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah, for sure. So don't forget about me when I'm in North Carolina. You ain't real. Because I told you in the wintertime when it's cold here.
It's cold here. Hey, come on out here, but don't expect Florida weather when you come out here.
I was about to say, don't expect no Florida, but it's gonna be a little bit nicer.
So I can't wear no shorts. I can't wear no shorts in the tee.
Oh no,
no, bro. You need to go down to the bottom of the map for that.
I gotta holler at Pablo. Then I might go let you and Pablo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
you need to go down that way, man.
All right, man. my brother, man, my co-host, man. He told me to be leaning on you.
Yeah, I gotta co-sign. I'm co-signing with an 850 credit score, man. That's my family right there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
family, man.
For sure.
Man, this be the first in history, bro. No cap. I didn't kick anybody off the show.
Hey, that's
man.
love right there, though, man.
Yeah, big facts, man.
That's history, bro. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Look, that's how much love I got for real. You know what I'm saying?
All right, for sure, for sure.
Now, if Toro come back to the show next time, you know what I'm saying? You know, it is what it is.
Like,
you know?
put it like this. If you lose, E-Vapors. Oh yeah, you getting a royal treatment then. You get
look, we're gonna bring him back to kick him off the show.
Yeah, you can let me have it in Memphis and I'll let you record. We can make it happen.
No doubt.
For sure.
No doubt, man.
So
man, I'd like to thank everybody in the chat, man, for coming through and showing Customize Any Ride love and your boy Toro 704 love. We appreciate y'all and thank y'all for coming through for this hour and some change.
Yes, sir, man. For sure.
So y'all know what time it is, man. I say that to say this. This is Customize Any Ride, baby. We out.